Hey, Cards, this is Mr. Keenan. You know me. I am ranked as one of the top four favorite assistant principals here in Cardinal Country. Hey, before we get started, you may have heard about the kidnapping at our school yesterday. It's okay, he woke up. Now, I know it's still January, but we are going to talk about course registration for the 2024-25 school year. We start this process early to give all of you the best opportunity to get the courses you want and need for next year. Before you begin the scheduling process, there are a few things that I want to share with you. Today, I will share with you our timeline for course registration. You will receive course registration materials, and I will review those with you as well as share other resources that you will want to utilize during this process. Finally, we will discuss a few other things for you to consider when deciding what classes to sign up for. So obviously today is January 17th. We are introducing you to the course registration process. Next week, that's 1 week from today, Wednesday, January 24th, is the day that you will actually log into Infinite Campus during second period class and register for your courses for next year. On that day, January 24th, we will have a 2A, 2B bell schedule, which will give you time to do this. Seniors, since you will not need to register for classes at TWHS, you will be somewhere else. You will be meeting with Mr. Scully and others in the auditorium for a senior presentation. Okay, students, so please open your Chromebook, go to Schoology and click on Class Of page. Teachers, pause this video until everyone has done this. You're going to Schoology and click on Class Of page at the top. All right, thank you. I want to take you through the resources that are on there. First, you will see something called the registration letter. You can click on that. This is basically a narrative of what this presentation is right now, and you can read this on your own later. It has quality information for you that you should read on your own so that you are prepared to identify what courses you will need and want to register for. I'm just showing you where it is. You will also see the registration card. You're going to get that today as well, a hard copy today. So that will have all the courses listed that we offer here at Thomas Worthington. And then, of course, this presentation. So if you want to watch this presentation again, you are welcome to do that. Click on it on the Schoology page. There are three websites that I want to make you aware of that might be helpful to you. They're listed here, and they're also on the last page of your registration letter. I'm going to briefly pull up each page to show you and prove to you how valuable each of these resources truly are. So first, I'm going to click on this graduation requirement tab here, and it will pull up this Worthington Schools web page. What you'll want to do is scroll down here, and we have this nice image on what the graduation requirements are. You need to know this so that when you're signing up for courses that you are completing your requirements. So this is really important information, what you need to have for graduation requirements. The second resource for you are course descriptions. So let me click on that here for you. And so a website like this will pull up. You can choose this down arrow, click on whatever department you want. So maybe you wanted to know more about some of our family and consumer science classes, so you'll click on that. And then now you can read all about our different classes in family consumer science, career mentorship, what it is, child development, what it is, what are some prereqs, fashion interior design. We have others. We have all of our courses on this website here. And then our last resource is course planning information. I'm going to click on this link right here. And then it'll pull up basically our course planning handbook. This has lots of variety of information for you that might be helpful. For example, if you want to know what some of our scheduling guidelines and academic policies are, how do you get academic recognition, what exactly is our eligibility policy, you want to know more about Delaware Area Career Center, we have all those links on here for you that you might want to reference. Okay, so again, these links, although they are on this presentation, they're also on your course registration letter and they're on your Schoology page. Next, I briefly want to go over something really important for you, and that's graduation requirements. Look, you need 20 credits to graduate. In fact, you may be wondering right now, what credits do I already have? If you are thinking this, you're in the right frame of mind right now. So in order to check that out, you need to go to Infinite Campus after this presentation, of course, select Documents on the left sidebar, and then Transcript Info at the bottom. So again, this is what your Infinite Campus will look like. You find Documents, and then Transcript Info, and that will tell you how many credits you currently have. So among these 20 credits that you need, 4 credits must be in math. In one or more of those math classes, you will learn about parallel lines. You will find out that they have much in common, and it's a shame that they will never meet. As you will be taught by Mr. Torsky, there are 3 types of people in this world: those who can count and those who can't. Listen, you also need to fulfill something called a financial literacy requirement. That requirement can be met by taking one of these 3 courses: Economics and Personal Financial Literacy, that's offered through our Social Studies Department; Independent Living and Financial Wellness, that's offered through our Family and Consumer Science Department; and Personal Financial Management, that's through our Business Department. For the class of 2025 only, so that's this year's juniors as listening to it, you can also use Financial Algebra as an option to meet that financial literacy requirement. That is important to know because you will need to take one of those classes before you can graduate. So you want to make sure that you check your transcripts to see, have you taken any of those yet? And if not, you're going to want to make sure that you have a plan, and you can work that out with your counselor in terms of when you're going to take one of those classes. All right, we also have a wide variety of AP classes available to our students with some amazing teachers who teach them. In most cases, you can earn college credit by scoring 3 or higher on the AP exam. If you have plans on attending a college or university after high school, we strongly encourage you to complete at least one AP course at some point during your high school career. Talk to your teachers and talk to your counselor to find out what course might be the best fit for you. And did you know that you can actually take a college course here while at TWHS? It's through our College Credit Plus program. You must turn in your intent to participate form by April 1st to Mr. Court in the counseling office in order to be eligible. Here are the College Credit Plus courses that we plan on offering during the 24-25 school year. You can take a course taught by a college professor at TWHS or by one of our amazing Thomas Worthington teachers at Thomas Worthington. All right, we're ready to look at the courses. At this time, would all of our amazing teachers pause the video and distribute the registration card to the student? It's the one that looks like this. All right, thank you. If you haven't already done so, put your name on it right now. This is an immensely helpful resource for you. This is a list of all the classes that we offer. It is from this list that you will pick your courses. Let's look real quick at your lunch options. As you know, our lunch periods are split in half with an A and a B. So, a full period academic prep lunch, 9903 and 9907. This is where you get your lunch and go to a classroom where you will remain for both A and B periods. You will eat your lunch in the cafeteria, you eat your lunch in the classroom and remain there for both A and B. Select this option if you do not want to be in the cafeteria. Lunch Ox Gym, lunch Ox Gym, lunch Ox Gym. You will be assigned to the cafeteria for one of the periods, either A or B, and assigned to the Ox Gym the other half of the period. Select this option if you want to be active for 20 minutes in the Ox Gym. Lunch Prep. You will be assigned to the cafeteria for one of the periods, A or B, and assigned to a classroom the other half of the period. Select this option if you want a quiet space opposite of being in the cafeteria. Listen, this is important. Please make sure that you're requesting a lunch option for both semesters. So next week when you do your scheduling, and I'll remind you, You need to make sure that you are selecting one for first semester and one for second semester. This document, this registration card, is going to be your guide in selecting your courses on Infinite Campus on January 24th during registration. You will turn this registration card into your second period teacher after you complete the registration process. Schedules will be finalized over the summer and will be ready for scheduled pickup in August. Okay, so your job over the next week is to look at all the materials and resources we have given you. This is an important week. You should probably even have a conversation with your parents. Probably tonight. Talk to your teachers about what courses you think that you would like to take. Come prepared next week by having the course registration card all filled out. You should know what courses you need to take and want to take by next Wednesday. On January 24th, during second period, you are going to log into Infinite Campus and register for your classes. You will need your Chromebook. I will walk you through this process. Yes, another video, some great jokes, I'm sure, and your teacher will be there to assist you. Sometime after you register, you will meet with your school counselor to make sure everything is good to go. You do not need to sign up to see them. They will find you. So some important dates again. 1 week from today, January 24th, is our big registration day. If you miss school that day, you can still complete this process. It's just going to be on your own. You can watch the video that I shared. It'll walk you through it. Remember, all of the resources that I showed you are on Schoology. It is your responsibility to make sure that you have registered for your classes. Make it happen, Catton.